Many times when you tell people you're going on a safari or you're planning on going on an African safari, the first response is, you can never go there, it's way too dangerous, or you can never travel alone, or how can you take your children? What about Ebola? What about malaria? Or you're definitely going to get eaten by something like a lion. That is the common reaction from those who has never been to the continent and are used to seeing it portrayed in a very negative way by the media or in popular culture. We often only hear about the negative things like crime and corruption and poverty and disease. And with little else to go on, most people naturally have a negative impression of Africa. But did you now know that in reality, Africa is a continent with incredibly varied cultures, landscapes, and activities that you can only find in Africa? Safaris are definitely a big draw. However, there's so much more to explore and experience in Africa than safaris. Africa is often portrayed in the media as a country, like you'll hear Africa the country, but you know there's 54 countries in Africa with over 2,000 languages spoken. Africa is magic. Some countries and journeys have a different effect on all of us. It makes a different impression on all of us. However, there's one general consensus on the topic of transformational journeys, and your first African safari will be like nothing you've ever experienced before. You see, going on safari, you travel into the wild. Embarking on a safari, you literally travel into a different realm. You leave your everyday routine and demands behind. And as you travel into nature, either on foot or in a canoe or in an open safari vehicle or on a boat, the concert of nature's elements envelopes all your senses and gives peace to your soul. Then, of course, the wildlife. There's nothing like seeing a herd of 30 elephants plus coming down to drink water, and to hear the trumpeting and the excitement and see the unity or how the elephant herd is united is such a humbling experience and give you a new perspective on life. And that goes for all the animals. Seeing lions stalk, or seeing a herd of impalas, or seeing a dazzle of zebras. It's truly mind-blowing to see it in real life and not just on our TV screens. And then, of course, you move with the rhythm of Africa because you spend time with all the local communities and see the different cultures, whether it is Xhosa, Zulu, the San people, the Maasai people. Chances to interact with locals can leave you with a new perspective on life as you witness a different way of living and how all these different cultures, all these people find joy in a different way to what we are used to. Of course, Africa is a continent of spectacular sunrises and sunsets. And as the sun peaks over the Serengeti or dips back into the horizon at dusk, you get to savor an ethereal period of burnished glory. Embrace the silence as the magic of these brief yet unforgettable moments capture your breath and even leave you in tears. Now, this is the next topic lies very close to my heart. I'm fanatic about this, and that is conservation. When you support safari, you also support conservation. You contribute towards the fauna and flora, the preservation of Africa's flora and fauna. It's a win-win situation because you get to see the magnificent aspect of all of Africa, and at the same time, your contribution from coming on safari helps the preservation and the conservation of these magical animals and the landscape and the plants and the trees and the reptiles and the birds, you name it. You help to preserve them. And then lastly, I want to come to the change in travel. Now, travel has changed rapidly over the last decade or so. Africa is synonymous with very glamorous safari camps and glamorous safaris, and is very romantic, and that's all a given. Brilliant service, excellent food, amazing interior decor in the rooms. But travel has shifted from expensive things to exclusive experiences. And travel are pointing towards one overarching theme, and that is personalized fulfillment. When you go on a safari or you go on a holiday, it became much more than just packing your bags and going on a new adventure. You are looking for something that you can hold close in your heart, something that fulfills you, uplifts you as a person, and there's no better way or other country than South Africa or Botswana or Zambia or any of our Tanzania, any of our African countries. There's no better way to get that personalized fulfillment. At a macro level, I want to say the demand is growing for the accumulation of travel memories drawn from transformative moments that resonate deeply with the individual traveler's ideal of personal fulfillment and his or her best aspirational version of themselves. You see, travel speaks to who we are, or more accurately, to who we want to become. Thank you for listening. I'm Lilani from Lilani on Safari. Be blessed and stay safe, and I'll catch up soon.